Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you haven't already been following some of my shorts and a couple of my videos, then you would know or wouldn't know that I've been on a fitness and nutrition journey. I've lost 16 pounds, gained lots of muscle, but I do meal prep to keep consistent and to stick to my goals. So I meal prep on Sunday for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack. Could be a dessert. It depends on how you look at it. I'm also on a shred because we have a cruise in August. So I'm trying to, look great by the pool, sipping my margarita. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you guys along because I've been getting a lot of DMs on our social media about recipes and ideas and calories and how do I eat enough protein for the day. So I figured I'd make a video. Why not, I'm hoping to make this into a series to where I can do one every Sunday and then edit by Monday, at least release by Monday, and then give you guys ideas of what to make, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I will have macros on the screen, or at least protein, total protein and calories for every meal. It took me about 2 hours, so not too bad. That doesn't include cleaning, of course. It's just the cooking portion of it and packaging everything up and putting it in the fridge. So everything's good and done in the fridge, ready for me to eat Monday through Friday. But this is how I stick to my goals, is meal prepping. So come along, let's go and make these meals. The thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook our chicken. So we're gonna put it in the Instant Pot with 1 cup of water, put your trivet at the bottom, of course, load your chicken, use whatever spices your heart desires. And then we're gonna pressure cook it for 45 minutes. And we're just gonna let that go. So we're gonna put this in first so we don't have to worry about it and it can cook while we're prepping other food. Okay, next thing is our healthy cheesy egg bake. So you're gonna need 1 whole onion, chop that up in small pieces. And you're gonna need 2 bell pepper. I chose to use 1 orange and 1 red. You're gonna just chop those about the same size. I'm also gonna be using mushrooms, about 8 ounces of mushrooms. I'm gonna chop that up and then give it a rough chop right after. That way it's not too chunky. The recipe I did follow called for spinach. I didn't have spinach. I didn't want to go to the store, so I substituted the spinach for the bell pepper. I'm gonna take all of these vegetables and then I'm gonna toss them in a frying pan and I'm gonna just cook them down till the onions are translucent and the vegetables are a little bit softer. So when we cook it in the oven or bake it in the oven, it is already partially cooked. You don't want it overly cooked, so it's soggy, but you also don't want it undercooked. You want it just about cooked, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes stove top. So I just added 2 teaspoons of olive oil, dumped it all in and let that simmer. I did get some browning at the bottom, which was beautiful. I added salt and pepper to my veggies, and that was it. Put it in your pan, and then you're gonna prepare your egg mixture. So I used 1.5 cups of cottage cheese. I used 10 ounces of egg whites, and I also used 10 whole eggs. You're gonna get that mixed all up and beautifully blended, and then you're gonna add whatever spices you wanna add. So I added garlic powder and onion powder, of course, salt and pepper. Go ahead and mix that up so all of your eggs break down, all the yolk gets distributed equally, and then you're gonna put that in the pan right over your cooked vegetables. Give it a little stir. So I don't show it on camera, but I do give it a little stir before I put it in the oven. You're gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 to 40 minutes. It just depends. Because the recipe originally that I followed called for just egg whites and different vegetables, my cook time had to be extended a little bit. So just watch it and make sure it's all cooked at the end. You don't want to overcook it either. So just keep an eye on it. I added about 7 minutes, then 5 minutes after. Anyways, moving along, I'm going to chop up some pineapple. I found some beautiful ripe pineapples at the store. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to slice it in half and I'm going to cut one. The first one that I'm going to cut, first half that I'm going to cut is going to be cut in the way if you wanted to keep the core. Some people eat the core. I don't. It's very fibrous. I don't like it. So here I'm going to cut them off, but I was just showing you. You don't have to cut the core out. You can just chop it and put it in. I'm removing the core because I don't like it and my kids don't like it. The second one, I'm going to pre-cut the core. So when I slice it into smaller pieces, it pops right out, and then I'm just chopping the flesh, and the flesh goes right in the bowl. So I'm going to be consuming about 100, I believe it was 110 grams. I'll put it on the screen, I'm not sure right now. 110 grams a day of pineapple. And then here I am just weighing it out. It's either 100 grams or 110 grams per day. I'm just gonna put it all in one container. And what I'll do is I'll take that with me to work and just take as I need throughout the week. And it doesn't really matter measurements per day because I'm gonna get that nutrition throughout the week, Monday through Friday. I did some blueberries and some strawberries. So strawberries and blueberries came out to, I believe it was 100 grams each as well. 100 grams blueberries, 100 grams strawberries. I did some Greek yogurt that I'm gonna do as my dessert. And then this next thing here is Big Mac sauce, but it's like a healthier version of the Big Mac sauce. I'm gonna list all the ingredients on the screen because clearly my video is way too fast. So I'll put it here. I also made homemade light mayo. It was so easy. I did it in the blender and it was amazing. It's so good, you guys. So I'll put the ingredients here for this Big Mac sauce. It is delicious. You can't even tell it's light. And then I'm just gonna package it up and then use it throughout the week. This is for dinner. Over, we're gonna do lunch here. So I put 3.5 ounces of the chicken from the Instant Pot. So it came out, and I like it shredded. I feel like it's easier to chew and easier to eat. So I put 3.5 ounces in each container, 1 compari tomato, and about 6 slices of cucumber. And then how much ever greens you want. I don't count my greens, so your numbers might be a little bit more than what I'm putting on the screen at the end. But I just put some salad, covered it up, and put it in. This is organic brown turkey. It's lower in fat, so I chose this. I'm putting garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper, and I'm just gonna brown it. So here it is. Oh, drum roll. Here's everything. So breakfast, we got our egg bake. Lunch, we have our shredded chicken with salad, tomato, cucumber. I'm also gonna have my breakfast with pineapples and my lunch with blueberries. It's a great way to get fiber in your diet. Also carbs, clean carbs too. And then dinner, I have Big Mac tacos. So that sauce was Big Mac sauce. Choose whatever protein you want. I have some shredded lettuce and about 10 grams of low-fat cheddar I'm gonna be using. And those gluten-free tortillas you see in the back. Also, I do a banana, about 120 grams of banana. I rehydrate some PB Fit and I'll eat the banana and the PB Fit right before the gym. After the gym, I will do that protein in the top left corner. Protein shake, of course, with some egg whites. I did not include the egg whites in this video, but I do consume egg whites daily. And then lastly, the yogurt at the bottom right, that is my dessert. So I'll take 100 grams of strawberries. I'll crush it up to make it nice and juicy. And then I'll take 2 Chalk Zero butter cookies. If you haven't had those, you absolutely need to try them. They're so good. Chop up some cookies, crush them up into tiny little crumbles, and then I sprinkle that over my yogurt. And that's my dinner. That's my dessert. It becomes a high protein strawberry shortcake. It's so good. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe because it does help our channel grow. And thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys on the next video. Ahuiho.